And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players final. And David.
Hey there, Kevin.
Well, he is a terrific champion. Coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Monk. It's Westbrook with the drive. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Right side, Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Westbrook up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that bump.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Now flying high and throwing it. Down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Westbrook double team. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Westbrook.
And a nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Now, here is Harden. Feeds to Griffin. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Howard.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this year. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Irving passes to KD. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Westbrook double team. Monk. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's KD. Shakes him.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason. Locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Howard, and the layup is good. And it's 6 points for Howard. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players. You feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
It's Harden with the drive. To the inside. It's stolen by Monk. Davis with it. Guarded now by Durant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Monk.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. From the arc. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harris finds Aldridge. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The kick out to Irving. The 3. Mills can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by the Nets.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Westbrook driving the lane. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
Mills passes to Aldridge. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. The pass to Jordan. He feeds it to Carmelo. The kick out to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
What a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Brooklyn trailing. Irving with the ball. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Westbrook. Mills with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Irving. The dish to Aldridge. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He went deep in his bag of tricks, Kyrie. That time using the up fake to draw the foul.
Second free throw, no good. Bazemore for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
More delicate than defense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Bruce Brown is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mills. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Irving in at the 2. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Davis comes in for Anthony. James checked in for Trevor Ariza. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Russell Westbrook in for Los Angeles. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Pass to Davis over Johnson. And Davis can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Irving with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead. Outside Westbrook. And a wide open look for Rondo. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Nets leading by 6.
And what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and AD got the headlines, but Rajon Rondo was also key.
We saw GA playoff Rondo at his peak. He had 107 assists in the playoffs, the most for a player off the bench in almost 50 years.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that point. It's good.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Johnson. Kevin Durant comes in for Kyrie Irving. And James Harden subbed in for Patty Mills. Now Westbrook, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Westbrook double team. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Looking now at some numbers for Westbrook. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 11 assists and 11 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Monks checked in for Los Angeles.
He's in fuego right now. When he gets like this, he's hard to stop.
Here's Harden. There's the feed to Griffin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Lakers trail by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
The kick out to Westbrook. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. It's Harden with the drive. Stolen by Westbrook. An even 3-on-3 break. The 3 ball. And LeBron James good for three. James has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And the foul on Harden. It'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. In transition, here come the Nets.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harris against Bazemore. Griffin kicks to Harris from downtown. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Durant for three. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. And they double up LeBron. They get a hand on it. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Can't connect from short range. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook in for Monk. And a switch here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. The baseline jam. And that one's good. Durant. Durant's got 10 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
James wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Harden. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Westbrook finds James. No good on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Mills in for James Harden. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Davis.
Russell Westbrook.
Here's Irving. He's got 6. Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
Executing off the dribble, one of Kyrie's strongest assets.
Pass to Jordan over Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Got it up. That shot off. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Monk is out there with Howard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Monk for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got his fourth rebound in this one. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
To the middle, he's looking for James and finds him. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 5. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive and be on 24/7 to make sure he is.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. And then for Brooklyn, Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And it's sent back by Howard. Down low. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 5 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Griffin with the steal. And finished off by Griffin.
Blake leaves you speechless. His dunks are out of this world.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's James, and James throws it down.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
Nets leading by 4. Harden up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Harden the pass to Griffin. Rondo with the steal. Floats it up for James. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
It's Brown on the wing. Shoots a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's tipped. Throws it up high, and Davis throws it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And here's Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 6.
Los Angeles
Those are
Ball.
starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Timeout called the Lakers. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. It's Mills in for Bruce Brown. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Lakers trail by 6. Johnson with the block.
Sneaky shot blocker. James Johnson is not the biggest guy, but he has the reach to do it.
Outside Irving. Davis kicks to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Mills passes to Claxton. Back to Mills. From deep 3-point range, and Davis pulls it down. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Harden left side. Outside Irving. Great D that time from Davis.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. And James pulls it down. Inside. Davis, that's for 2. He's off on that one. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills, and it's Aldridge in at the center.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Timeout called the Lakers. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Jordan. LeBron comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rajon Rondo. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout and listening to Frank Vogel talk to his team, he said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
And it's sent back by Howard. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Passes it to James. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact.
And then Durant with the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 4 this quarter.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Mills dishes to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Attacking all the way. Aldridge taking matters into his own hands.
Lakers trail by 3. The kick out to Westbrook. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball.
Timeout called the Nets.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Driving in, and it's sent back by Howard. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Irving against Westbrook. Irving passes to Griffin. Outside Westbrook. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, breaking, competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Durant. Griffin trying to get open. Westbrook pulls it in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Down low. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Irving surveying the floor. To the paint. Griffin. Oh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
That's a big bucket for Blake. Teammates have to love that shot.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron with the bucket.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony Davis. Irving against Westbrook. And it's sent back by Howard. Bounce pass for Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, James, and another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Out to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Harden's checked, and another assist.
Well, he's now tied for 3rd all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
G.A., he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore.
And another assist for him.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second grade all-time for most assists in a game.
And with his next assist,
another possession, another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
Westbrook double team. The pass to Ariza. And again, another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game.
Truly a game for the ages. How lucky are we to have seen it? This guy has been terrific, passing his way into history before our very eyes.
And to think the high mark of 30 assists set by Skiles has been bested here tonight. This has been a phenomenal game.
Westbrook kicks to James. No good from outside. Westbrook against Irving. Out to Harris to take the lead. Frames it from downtown.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the crowd showing their gratitude for his play here tonight.
Well, GA, an inspired performance, passing the ball for sure. He's playing a game for the ages.
His passing tonight, something we'll be talking about for a while. He is redefining what it means to orchestrate an offense.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza.
Now into the lineup.
Good. This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by one. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Lakers ball.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by two.
I mean, one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron just continuing to add to his legacy. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Harris looking it over. Three-pointer. Right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Malik Monk. Hands it from downtown. James has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Lakers. Harden dishes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
And the Lakers call time here.
And your
Howard's
Lakers.
checked in for the Lakers.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
The Lakers in the lead.
Dwight Howard.
Monk kicks to Westbrook. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Monk. He dishes it to Westbrook. To the inside. Howard can't hit. Nets shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Westbrook passes to Monk. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Griffin trying to get open, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Harden. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 5 shots to drop here in overtime. And that one's good by LeBron.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside Durant. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
James Harden.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Howard kicks to Westbrook. James outside. Howard trying to free himself up. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox. And that killer is
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Pass to Monk from past the arc. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Nets have gone 5 of 6 from the field here in overtime. So far, they are rolling. The wide open look for Durant. Hands the 3.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Westbrook passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Kicks to Monk. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot rejected by Hicks. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's James. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And it's Davis missing. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's his second personal foul. First team.
And here are the Nets. On the wing, Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
And here's Davis for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And what do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was